Llámala. Where you going?
A rivalry that started as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
TT, Daddy's downstairs. We'll quick use the bathroom, okay? What's that? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here. You want number 4?
Yeah, we do it.
Money in my car. I gotta keep other metaphor. Spoon the head, girl. You good, baby?
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Trojans' offense is on the field for the first time today. We're hoping for a little more drama than we got a season ago when the Trojans obliterated the Irish.
They absolutely laid the hammer. And the Trojans, listen, this is a team that you can count on every year now. They're starting to put their name in the hat. They've always had so much prestige, tradition. End of the year, these games, they matter. Can they deliver another statement game again this year?
I think the Trojans coaching staff last year did such a good job getting their team's minds right. And the leaders in that locker room, they were really making sure that everyone's intensity was at a different level going into that game. No doubt they want to come out, blow out Notre Dame again, and keep the jeweled shillelagh in the trophy case.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver, run the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, he makes a catch. Makes a stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Go, baby.
And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. With jet sweep pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926. 6.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Arsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll, a lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou, whole time we could keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game to really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll try the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw. It's Adams. Looking left. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
We head to the quarter break. It is USC holding the lead. And After that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, the ground game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's down. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together 7 first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just keeps swinging it. Makes the catch. It's down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room. It's down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
I'll tell you what, with a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. He's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some.
Right back to the well. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. Howard, and runs through another guy. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game.
It's a game.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football come out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups, run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quick pass on the jet motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, Dave, if I were allowed to do that push passes. Play quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Gonna run it. It's Downs. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. That may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, USC. Traveler in the entire Trojan nation starting to feel their oats as SC has built a lead in this one.
I'm impressed, too, with the Trojans in this one. They've got a lot of competition in conference week in, week out. You don't get a break when you go out of conference to play Notre Dame, but mentally, they've had a lot left in the tank. They are dominating Notre Dame here.
And it's so fun to watch. You have to wear great uniforms, great football. This matchup, the Jewel Shillelagh, every single year is always fun to watch.
Kickoff unit up.
What you want, baby? Oh, no, we can't do that right now. Oh, I gotta wait for mommy for that.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I love you, TT.
Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockne's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is a point in television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
To the air, it's Adams. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of the record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
I've read that.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one after their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. You talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Leaves it with the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Punch it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's down. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Wow, you got $2? It's all yours, baby.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will.
So you can put it in your put it in your bag.
Better find the air.
Yeah, don't put it in your pants. You don't have any pockets.
Backing this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Adams. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths... team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll go to the fullback. Slithers into space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
You okay, baby? Hold on. What you need?
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Fullback's got it. There he goes.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the fullback. Oh, better look out! Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, USC.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah.